So I wanted to make this video on what happens when you run out of space on your internal hard drive on the PS5. Um, in this particular case, I had just actually started to use Far Cry 6, the disc, and when you pop the disc in, it installs some stuff on the internal hard drive, and it also started updating to the latest patches and content probably. So when I went to Far Cry, um, when it was installing all of this on the internal hard drive, it suddenly stopped and it said it ran out of space, so it wasn't able to do the update. And so what happens is you're still able to play the game, in this particular case Far Cry 6, but it doesn't do the update. So you're probably not having the latest patches for the game and things like that. So I wanted to also see from a system engineering point of view how PlayStation 5 handles running out of space on an internal hard drive. I know if it was a smartphone or something like that, or even a PC, the system would slow down and probably not be very usable. But in this case, it looks like the PS5 is handling it pretty gracefully. Even though I'm out of space or very low on space, it's giving me an opportunity to play this game. And perhaps my next step would be to install an external SSD, actually more like an internal SSD, NVMe M.2, like storage for the PS5, so I can store all my games on there. I think 800 gig is what comes on the PS5, but I went ahead and I got a 4 terabyte PCIe Gen 4 M.2 SSD. This is actually quite reasonably priced. I think I paid 400 and something, maybe 420 for. I don't think it was more than 450 on Amazon, compared to the Fire Cuda and all of those others, which are like way more expensive. I think they're 650 and upwards. So this one comes with a 5-year limited warranty, but I'm planning to install this next on the Fire Code on the PS5. So um, coming back to the PS5, what happens is when you go to the screen, that you can still play the game here. So if I click play game, it starts to load up the game from and then basically it's trying to do the update here, but it's can't do the update, but I can still play the game. Yeah, so it says it can't install, free up some space in console storage, but I can still play the game. And I think it says this gamer app isn't installed yet, wait until it's installed and try again. But actually you can play it. I don't know what it means by it's not installed, but let's see, view details, and it shows it in the log that it's not able to download this. It probably could not download just the update. And so maybe if we go to options, I wanted to see how much storage I actually have remaining. So if I go to the storage in the settings, and let's see how much storage we actually have. So I've got about 39 gig of storage of free space which I think what the PS5 does is it doesn't let you use up beyond a certain amount of free storage, just so that the system has enough for what it needs, and gives you the breakdown of all the storage. So basically, I have all the storage locations. This is the console storage where I plan to install this PCIe Gen 4 SSD, and then these the extended storage. So on my PS5, I also have this extended storage, which is 8 terabytes, I think. It's made by this company called Evolution, but this is just an external hard drive. It's not an SSD, so it's going to be slower and not suitable for real time fast gaming. But the SSD is going to be installed inside of the PS5, so I'll make a separate video on that. There are several other videos. It's pretty easy to do. So when I install the SSD, this um, console storage should increase, um, and this is what shows the external hard drive storage. Size is about, it's an 8 terabyte, but only 7.35 terabyte is usable, and it has to be within under a certain limit, otherwise the PS5 does not recognize it. So if it's even over 8 terabytes, I tried a different one, it doesn't recognize it. So it has to be under 8 terabytes. That's the maximum. So that's the extended storage, and this shows you where I also have some PS4 games stored on the extended storage, so that's where those are stored, over here. And so when I install this SSD, this total size should increase within the console storage. I think it shows a different location also, maybe for the storage. So we'll see how that works. So coming back to the game, I can still play the game. This is great, and it'll work. So if I say play game, and I say start without updating, it still seems to work great. I completed a lot of the game in this particular way, so it works great. It says can't install, free up some space in console
Press
storage,
cross button to start.
but it works just great. I continue the game from where I left off. uh, Movement and scrolling is great, it's smooth, so there's no problems with that.
Ni pinga. I bet this fucking boat will sink halfway to Miami.
So that's that, and I can quit, and